Hello, welcome to the Best Friend Shop. How can I help you? Okay, you're here to become a best friend. Perfect, that's something that I can definitely help you with. Well, let me introduce myself. My name is Viola, and I've been a best friend for over 20 years, and mostly with friends from junior high. So I have plenty of experience with being a best friend. Yeah, so before we get started, would you like something to drink? Okay, well, I'm gonna have my tea here. I hope that's okay with you. Okay, so actually, let me go ahead and get some information from you, and then we can go ahead and get started, and you can tell me about why you want to become a best friend. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with your first name. Okay. And your last name. Your date of birth. And your address. How do you spell that? And your zip code. Okay. And do you have any gender preference in best friends? Female, but it can be male, but strictly platonic. Okay. And what is your horoscope sign? Okay. Okay. So yeah, tell me why you want to be a best friend. Okay, so you have been a best friend, but you're not a best friend anymore. Okay, could you tell me why that is? Okay, yeah, usually when you're not reliable for any circumstance, you usually get demoted to acquaintance. Is that what happened? Okay. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you want to be a better best friend. Everyone needs one. Okay. Okay. So this application consists of 3 sections. The first section is multiple choice questions, A, B, or C. The second section is yes or no answers. And the third section, I will give you famous characters, and you will rate them 1 through 5. And as we go through the application, I'll just remind you a little bit about the sections as we move forward. Okay? So just let me know when you're ready. Okay. Excuse me. So your best friend just broke up with her boyfriend for the 3rd time. How do you respond? A, relieved, you tell her how much you hated him. B, tell her you're going right over so you can talk about what happened. Or C, you take his phone number from her phone and you call him for a booty call because you actually think he's really hot. You need some time to think. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, after a difficult month, your best friend is finally ready to get out of the house and she'd like to go out to lunch. You respond with A, yes, of course, I'm so proud of you. Where and what time? B, what day is it and what time? I think I have plans, but I'm not sure. C, I'll only go if you pay for drinks, and the food better be good. A, B, or C? Okay. Next question. Your friend takes you shopping and wants a particular outfit that doesn't look good on her, and she asks for your advice. A, you tell her it looks awful because you secretly want the dress for yourself. B, tell her it doesn't matter, she has a hard time pulling things off anyways. Or C, trick question, your friend looks great and she should be able to rock whatever she wants as long as she feels good in it. Okay. Okay, next question. Your friend is on a fitness journey. She's talking about getting healthier but keeps breaking her own rules. Do you A, keep letting her make her own decisions? B, politely remind her about the promise she made to herself? Or C, egg her on, you want to be the only attractive person in this friendship? Okay, you need some time? Okay. Are you sure you want to go with that? Okay. Okay. So this next section is just a yes or no questions. Let me know when you're ready. Okay. Your friend has something in their teeth. Do you tell them? Okay. Their new outfit has given them a camel toe. Okay. You can see their pad through their pants. Okay. She told you she's broke, but she keeps spending her money irresponsibly. Do you tell her to stop? Okay. Her boyfriend is pissing you off. Okay. His girlfriend is pissing you off. Okay. She wants to party, but you're too tired from the night before. Do you still go out with her? Okay. She hurt your feelings. Do you let her know? Okay. Okay. So now our last section, I will give you famous names and you will rate them 1 through 5, 1 being the worst friend and 5 being the best friend. Okay? Are you ready? Okay. So we'll start off from the characters from Sex and the City. And we'll start with Carrie. Okay. Miranda. Okay. Charlotte. Okay. Samantha. Okay. Okay. The trio from Harry Potter. We'll start off with Harry Potter. Okay. Hermione. Ron. Okay. Julian Potter for My Best Friend's Wedding. Yeah, she's the Julia Roberts. Yeah. Okay. The Thunderbirds from Grease. Yeah, we'll just give them all an overall rating. Okay. The Pink Ladies from Grease. Yes, I agree. They're all pretty bad except for Frenchie. Okay. So 3, 1, and Frenchie. Okay. 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 The Plastics from Mean Girls. We'll start with Regina. Okay. Gretchen. Karen. Okay. So now other characters from Mean Girls. We have Janice. Okay, Damien. And Caddy. Okay. The boys from The Sandlot. Okay. The 7 dwarfs from Snow White. Okay, I'll give that to you. The girls from White Chicks. Okay. Commissioner Gordon from Batman. Okay. And Alfred from Batman. Okay. So, well done with the tests. Would you like to see your results? Or would you like for me to mail them to you? Okay, yeah, it's just going to take a little second and then it'll pop up. Okay. So I got the results. Do you mind if I go and whisper it to you? Okay. Okay, so basically your application was denied, and that's based on your multiple choice answers. Yes, even though you did well on the fictional characters, it wasn't strong enough to pass. Okay, so I know it wasn't the results you wanted, but no need to worry. We can always there's just always room for improvement. Would you like a couple of pieces of advice? Okay. So for example, if you do have a best friend or you're wanting to become a best friend, I suggest that you're always supportive of their successes no matter what. You never want to be jealous, and you always want to be their biggest hype person. Yeah. And if you love them, there should be no problem. If they're pregnant, make sure you ask them about themselves and not just about how the baby is doing. You also want to make sure that you validate them. If they're complaining about something, you don't want to make them look on the brighter side. Not everybody wants to look on the bright side all the time. So for example, if they're complaining about how hard morning sickness has been, just validate them. Say something like, oh my god, that must be awful. I can't even imagine. I don't know how you're walking. I would be so tired, Yeah, stuff like that. You don't want to say, oh, but think of the outcome. There's gonna be a baby. No. Yeah. Okay. And getting them a prenatal massage is also a really good way for them to distract themselves from all the difficulties that a pregnancy comes. Yeah. For example, I had a friend who her partner left her at 7 months pregnant, and it was awful. And she asked me to be in the delivery room with her when it was time for the baby to be here. And so the last 2 months, I was calling her all the time. I was checking up on her whenever she would have breakdowns. I would have her come over, spend the night, just what I can do to distract her. She would wake up with extreme panic attacks because now here she was going on this journey alone. And I just wanted her to be close. I wanted to make sure she was safe and had the right mindset. Yeah, so you just do, as best as you can. Definitely. If they're going through a breakup, make sure to check up on them and find time to take them out to lunch or to dinner. And if they drink and you drink, take them out for a drink. Going out for a drink definitely helps a lot of situations, especially if you're a drinker. And you can always use a good laugh, invite other friends, you know, whatever is going to get them through that difficult breakup. Yeah. If they're going through a death, send your condolences through text or give them a call, depending on the circumstance. Send them flowers and ask them what you can do to help. Go to the wake if possible and the funeral as well. Give them space, but you know, definitely let them know that you're there. Another example is I had a friend, one of my best friends, lost their baby, and I mailed her a card because I knew there was no way she was ready to talk. So I mailed her a card, and I just told her how sorry I was, and that whenever she was ready to speak, I would be here to listen. And I don't remember how long it took, but eventually she did give me a call, and we just cried, and I just listened to her story. And you know, no matter how many times you say that you're sorry, it just doesn't take away any type of pain. But at least they know that you're there and that you love them. Yeah. Now, a best friend also consists of honesty. So if something they said hurt your feelings or is insensitive, you should definitely let them know. Relationships, no matter platonic or romantic, should not be one-sided. Your friendship will actually be stronger this way. And lastly, just enjoy each other's company. Nothing's better than having a best friend. It's just one of life's greatest gift. Yeah, the best friend that I've had for the longest was I met her in 6th grade, so it's been over 20 years, and we've had our ups and downs. We've had our downs in high school. We didn't speak for a year, and then my uncle passed. So after that we started speaking. Then we moved in together after high school, and she was very type A personality, and I was not. She was going to school, and I was not. I wasn't partying, but we were in two different spaces, and eventually she moved out because we were just fighting so much. And we didn't speak for a couple of years, but then I got pregnant with my daughter, and we started speaking again, and we've been speaking ever since. You know, she's moved out of the state, and we've still kept in touch. And now she's back in the same town, and you know, it's great. But yeah, sometimes people just need space, just like with your family or your partner. Friends sometimes need space as well. Yeah. Yeah. And we do offer some classes on how to become a best friend or a better friend. If you're interested, okay, yeah, well, go ahead and think about it and just give us a call whenever you're ready. I'll be here to help you. Okay, well, thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope to see you in one of the workshops.